Welcome back to some more Japanese school life. We are on the very segment where they're arrived at the Comiket. And yeah, Choco was busy, so it's all she sounds like she's sick. So, but Ryan or Arisa should be visiting Comiket for that no, prior notion. So let's see. Finally, I'm finally here. Boldly reflecting the rays of the summer sun, the inverted triangles are one heck of a sight to behold. I've finally come to Japan's greatest event.
何この人の数。
Oh, there was a pause there for a moment. This is Comiket. Oh man, I'm so
ブ
excited.
ライアンテンション高いな。そんなに楽しみだったの？
Come on, Arisa, let's get in line. You better hurry up or things will start selling out.
並ぶってどこに？
That's a good question. No matter where you look, there's nothing but people, people, and more people. Feels like everyone, single person in the world, is gathered here. We have to get inside first, then we'll have to go to the circles I'm interested in and find where the end of their lines are. Circle. This is Comiket jargon of all the organizations that sell the Dojinshi and Dojin games. Dojinshi abbreviation of Japanese version of Dojin is Zashi, where people share a common interest pool, their money to create a magazine. Dojinshi started in Japan about 130 years ago. Love for literature, novels, haiku. Publishing their works use their own money to create magazines. Literary Dojin, original. They're not based on characters and settings of existing works. So it's like fan type of thing. Derivative works are based on the characters and settings of existing works and games that the author likes or are popular. Okay, so refers to the smallest unit of such groups of people. A circle is a group of people or a single individual who creates their own doujinshi or dojin goods and puts them up. See, they call circles. I always think when they say circle, it means like groups. Like, you know, like for example, I would follow like, you know, my favorite like diverse system for like, you know, rave tracks, but diverse system is like a circle. I don't know. Just like a word for dojin. Okay, so it's the same thing, same shit regardless. And their lines are.
中に入ってもまだ並ぶの？
Also, I do re-upload like some like Dojin Circle music from time to time. I think I had like I think I had 4 to 5 tracks re-uploaded. But I usually like the old works from Shibayan Records and so on and so forth. Yeah, you have to wait for hours in line at some places. I heard there are lots of people who line up for the first train of the day or even overnight.
は？徹夜で？
It's actually not allowed, but people apparently still do it.
新年の初売りでもこんなに並んでるとこなんて見たことないよ。オタクの人たちってすごーい。
They be wild and New Year shopping. This refers to the last day of stores open for business after New Year's Day. There are often sales and nets of products prepared especially for this day. At the end of that line is where dreams lie. We are all pilgrims seeking a fragment of those dreams.
おお。
She's... Huh. The usual lively back and forth I have with Arisa isn't happening. I wonder if I said something strange. This probably would have been more fun if Choco were here.
今はお盆の真っ最中だしね。忙しいのは仕方ないっしょ。
Yeah. Obon. What's Obon?
ああ、そっか。ブライアンはよくわかんないか。お盆ってのはね、5 ご先祖様の霊が帰ってくる日なんだよ。
Obon, the day of the spirits of our ancestors come back to us. See, the only thing Dojin circle-wise is like I think of Toho and all the such, in which there's like fan arts and like fan-made games and all so on and so forth. And everything else is like from like fan-made works of like existing anime and the such. So there's that. What? That sounds like it came straight out of a horror movie.
違う違う。イメージ的には逆じゃないかな。
Alright, I turned the volume down in the game, and I was looking back at the last part, and I feel like the audio coming from my end is like feels a bit more quiet, so well, we'll see if it works out or not. It's usually the headset mic that tends to hard to tell, really. It's kind of the problem whenever I usually have it like far away, and some can't hear me, but so I had to like adjust it around. More like the opposite.
ご先祖様の霊をお家に迎えて、私たちが供養するんだよ。迎え火を焚いてご先祖様の霊を迎えてお墓参りに行くんだ。
You visit graves with the spirits of your ancestors?
そうそう。お盆の間は少量棚や提灯を飾ったりしてご先祖様の霊を供養するの。地域によっては灯籠流しっていう行事をするところもあるんだよ。
Toro Nagashi.
灯籠っていう、木と紙でできた四角い照明器具って言えばいいのかな。それを川に流すの。
Rectangular cube the lanterns. Why?
ご先祖様の霊を送り返すための行事だよ。霊が帰る途中で迷っちゃわないように明かりをつけたままにしておくんだってさ。霊が帰れずに迷子になったらガチでホラーになっちゃうからね。
It's a horror movie. Well, I've seen enough Japanese-related horror to understand this kind of stuff, so... Well, not really. I mean, I do follow, like, few YouTube channels that talk about, like, Japanese urban legends, but nothing else, really. And plus they cover, like, Japanese horror-related stuff, like Japanese horror games, and... I mean, particular niche at best. Oh well. What a terrifying tradition. Wait, does that mean there are tons of spirits roaming around Japan right now? What else do you do?
キュウリとナスに割り箸を刺してそれぞれ馬と牛に見立てたお供え物を作ったりするかな。
Cucumbers or eggplants? Cucumbers and eggplants? What's the meaning behind those?
キュウリの馬はできるだけ早く来てくださいって意味で、ナスの牛はできるだけゆっくり帰ってくださいって意味だよ。それでお盆の最後の日に送り火を焚いてお盆はおしまい。送り火っていうのはさっき言った灯籠流しと同じ意味だね。
I see. The Japanese place a lot of significance on the spirits of their ancestors, don't they?
宗教の違いなんじゃない？日本は基本的に仏教の国だからね。
Buddhist country. You sure know a lot about this, Arisa. You sure know about these religious traditions in Japan.
うちはおじいちゃんとおばあちゃんが一緒に住んでるからさ。そういう風習系の話は昔から教えられてるんだ。
I see. Yeah, I think it's a good thing to cherish those old customs.
最近はお盆ってあんまり大事にされてないからね。都会に住んでる人は特にないがしろにしちゃってるかも。
Neglected by people living in cities. What about on countrysides? Usually countrysides in Japan could be a different thing, right? Guess the otaku here don't care about too much about their ancestors.
お墓参りくらいはしてるんじゃない？なんだかんだ言っても日本ってそういう国柄だからさ。でも外国の風習がどんどん流行って日本の風習が忘れられちゃうのは私も嫌だな。
Foreign customs?
そう、ハロウィンとか最近はすっごいんだよ。
You seem a bit displeased about this. Huh? You mean that Halloween?
そうだよ。街中ですっごいたくさんの人が盛り上がるんだ。
It's a thing here in Japan too. I thought it was just a folk tradition from my country. Well, Halloween is sure is universal in a way.
盛り上がるのは楽しいからいいんだけどさ、それとこれとは別って私は思うな。
Yeah, I agree.
お、そろそろ中に入れそう。ようやく冷房のあるとこに入れる。
I heard the air conditioning barely makes a difference. There's too many people, so it's not very cool at all. Yeah, like the fucking giving off fucking body temperatures and shit. That's a disaster.
え、マジで
Wow. So this is how it feels. This is a moving occasion. Right now I'm taking part in Comiket.
うひゃー、外もすごかったけど中はもっとすごいな。
They say the place sees about 150,000 people in just one day.
15万人？そんなに人が集まるんだ。ほんでこれからどうするの
？They should have notes or signs pointing to where the line's in. We have to find where to line up for the circles I'm interested in, yeah. I found it. I found where the line ends for chocolate. The circle I'm after.
あー、ついよ。めちゃめちゃ人多い。
Don't you hate that when we have to lay in line? There's so many people. Are you okay, Arisa?
ギリギリね。なんでこれどれくらい待つものなの
I'm not sure. It'll probably be an hour's wait at most.
1時間
Jesus Christ. Reminds me of a friend, one of my friends from California, where he was waiting in the long ass line at the LA anime convention. Yeah, LAX for like more than an hour on end. Probably a few hours. It's apparently not all that uncommon. There are places you have to line up for even longer.
はあ、すっごいお祭りなんだね。
Right? It's the best festival in Japan. Best festival in Japan, they say. Oh yeah, I think in Comiket there's also cosplays there too, so there's that.
でも私こういう雰囲気って好きだよ。みんなが楽しそうなのってなんかいいじゃん。
It makes me happy to see Arisa having fun as well.
でもさ、こんなに人が多いとみんな大変じゃないの？
Huh? What do you mean?
一人で来てる人だっているわけでしょ？でもここに並んでるのは欲しいものがあるからじゃん？
Yeah, everyone lines up because they want doujinshi or goods.
トイレとかお腹が空いたりしたらどうすんの？
You deal with it, apparently.
我慢って。お腹が空いたのはまだいいけどトイレとか無理じゃん。
She's like, oh shit. Oh boy. You know, You know, that is a good point. That is kind of the smart thing to do before you go to Comiket, is just to make sure to use a fucking restroom before you head over, right? I only read about it on the internet, so I can't be sure if it's true, but apparently people just holding it. Never take the internet at face value.
気合入りすぎでしょ。
But you probably shouldn't push yourself if you actually don't feel well. You'll end up causing trouble for people around you. Yeah. I don't know, it seems a bit quiet though. There. Maybe it's a... it's hard to tell by the game audio if it's quiet or not, so I just bumped up from 15 to 20%.
そりゃそうだよ。こんなに暑いだけでも結構しんどいのにさ。
They have first aid staff on site, so we're supposed to ask the staff for help if there are any emergencies.
へえ。これ見てると思うけどさ、ネットで見た写真や感想って大げさじゃないんだね。
Yeah, it's a pretty harsh environment. I now understand why they say Comiket is a battlefield. With that in mind, I'd better mentally prepare myself again.
それにしても、ほんと暑い。もうサウナじゃんこれ。
Are you okay? They recommended sports drinks and salt candy, so I brought some stuff to drink.
ありがとう。もらうよ。ってぬるい。
They said having it slightly warm is better than cold, but I guess you can't call this slightly warm anymore. Ugh.
いやいや別にいいよ。心配してくれてありがとね。
This isn't meant to be an endurance test, by the way. If you really do start feeling sick, just please say something. Anarisa's thank you smile set my heart aflutter. I don't think Choco can even handle this. This, Comiket endurance.
それにしても、ダイエットできちゃいそう。
My goal for today is to go through at least 20 circles. Do you think you can handle coming with me, Arisa?
20?
She's like, what? Huh? 20? It's okay. This circle probably has the longest line. The other one should be shorter. There are other big name circles I wanted to check out, but that would have meant sacrificing others. I had to give up on those, unfortunately.
大丈夫の意味がわかんないんだけど。
I figured out the route to go through all of them too, see?
うわ、本気だ。
I prepared a whole bunch of 100 yen and 500 yen coins, and 1,000 yen bills too. Due to the fact that the event is attended by a tremendous number of people, dealing with prices requires lots of small coin denominations to be extremely troublesome and time-consuming. In an attempt to reduce errors and save time, many circles choose to price their products at round numbers. Those on buying side also prefer to minimize the amount of time it takes to receive change, so experienced attendees will prepare lots of change in advance. Well, no fucking wonder.
こんなにいっぱい初めて見たかも。
We're so lucky it's not raining. It wouldn't affect me much, but I'd be really sad if books or goods get wet.
自分は濡れてもいいんだ。
That's a bit weird out of context. Ah, I can't wait. This whole day is like a dream for me.
まあいいか。ブライアンも楽しそうだし、私もとことん付き合ってあげよう。
Arisa, we're almost there. Hold on.
うわー、ようやく列から出れる。頭がぼーっとしちゃったよ。
When your brain would be melting. Sorry for making you come here with me.
いいっていいって。 何事も経験だからさ。ああ、それよりさ、私も一緒に買った方がいいの
You can buy something if you want, but I thought you weren't too interested in this stuff.
いや、単純にすごいなって思って。これって全部自分でお金出して本作ってるんでしょ？
Yeah, the circle does everything. They make the contents and pay for the printing.
私そういうのって憧れちゃうな。今後の勉強のためにも気に入ったのがあったら買ってみてもいいかなって。
Doujinshi are great because you can enjoy them however you want. The creators and the buyers are all looking for stuff they enjoy. Ah, it's finally my turn. I have to muster up enough courage to talk to Chocolat Sensei. One copy of your new book, please. Oh. Wait, hang on. When they say chocolate, they made... Oh my god. What a coincidence. Holy moly. That's crazy. When she's... No shot. So when she's... I thought she was sick. No, she was just busy with the... Well, it did say that Choco was trying to hide her, like, you know, anime interest, but... Yeah, about that. I'm a fan of Chocolate. I've always wanted the doujinshi of yours, Sensei.
ありがとうございます。
Might you be Chocolate Sensei?
そうですけど。
Maybe that's... I mean, she has the hat. So, but I'm not sure if this is a part of disguise for her. And she's wearing the same dress. Wow. I'm so excited right now. Arisa, this is awesome. It's Chocolate Sensei. She's so young.
へえ、私たちとあんまり変わんないよね。って、あれ？
Oh shit. Uh-oh.
チョコじゃん！何やってんの？
Uh-oh. Huh?
人違いじゃないですか？間違えるわけないじゃん。その帽子、チョコの誕生日に私があげたやつだし。
So you mean to tell me that hat was part of a birthday gift? Wow.
それはどうして二人がここにいるの？
I'd like to ask you the same question. What's going on? Does this mean Choco is Chocolate Sensei? I mean, Chiyoko is the name, and then but Arisa gave her a nickname, which is Choco. So yeah, Chocolate Sensei. How can this be? Have I been flapping my trap at Chocolate Sensei all this time? He got baited.
めっちゃ可愛い。これチョコが作ったの？そうだけど。すごいじゃん。こんなの作れちゃうんだ。かっこいい。二人ともまだ後ろに並んでる人たくさんいるから後でいいかな。
It's like, oh look, not only Choco is Brian's friend, but it's like oh my god, I can't believe we're biggest fans despite she's our friend, you know. Sorry. Oh no, we're being a nuisance to the people behind us. Manners are important at Comiket, so I need to apologize properly.
じゃあ私も一冊ください。ショコラ先生だっけ？やめてってば。アリさんに言われるの一番恥ずかしい。
I mean, that's how you would go by username, right? Then, Choco, can I call you Chocolat Sensei from now on?
ダメっていうか、ここであんまり名前言わないでってば。ごめんごめん。もう二人ともまた後でね。ありがとうございました。
Well, that was an awkward coincidence.
で、どういうことなの？私にもわかるように詳しく説明してくんない？
Choco slipped away and joined us. Her excuse was apparently she's taking a break and saying hi to some people. But man, thinking about how Choco is Chocolat Sensei makes me really nervous.
実は少し前からサークル活動をしてまして。質問。サークルって何？個人や数人で同人誌や同人グッズを作るグループのことだよ。
Yeah, circle means like, you know, group. It's either single or multiple. More than one person.
チョコが先月忙しいって言ってた理由ってさ、これ作ってたからなの？
I wouldn't be surprised.
そういうことです。なんだ、それならそう言ってくれればいいのに。ごめんね。同人活動っておかしな目で見る人もいるから、あまり大きな声で言いたくないなって思ってて。
Better gatekeep your hobbies, right? If memory serves, they have faced all sorts of problems, like copyright and expression. I think I've seen it mentioned somewhere that a good part of the whole thing is supported by the sheer conscientiousness of otaku, or however you call it. Oh boy. Conscientiousness. However.
私がそんなことするわけないじゃん。私には教えてくれてもよかったんじゃないの？そうだね。ごめんね、アリサ。いいよ。もう一人謝る相手いるよね。ブライアンも秘密にしててごめんね。言い出すのなんだか恥ずかしくって。
It is one hell of a secret. It's okay. I don't mind. I'm sure you had your reasons.
本当はね、秋葉に行った時もいろいろお話ししたかったんだ。でもボロを出しちゃうかもしれないからって我慢してて、せめて案内だけでもって思ったの。そっか、だからやたらと詳しかったんだね。実は結構通ってます。
I see. Let's go together from now on then. It would be so much fun for me to go to Akiba with you, Choco.
そうだね。これからは一緒に行こうね。私も行く。仲間外れにするのは良くないでしょ。
Great. We're all going to Akiba again. Oh, really? Akiba for the second time? Except this is during the summer? Ain't this something? We still have half our summer vacation ahead of us, and I still have plenty of time to spend in Japan. It's easier for me to ask them now, so I'm probably going to go there more often.
二人ともいつまでここにいるの？
I'm going to stay here until the end. I want to join in the closing applause. Comiket jargon. When the comic market closes at 4 p.m., people in the event space applaud. The intent is to express enjoyment and show appreciation for enjoyment and show appreciation for everyone who attended the event. Oh, I see. That's where it closes. That's what I wonder too. If if it's going to open early in the morning, then you gotta be early, right? Interesting.
何時までやるの ?16 時でおしまいだよ。あと4時間くらいかな。
4 hours is plenty enough as is.
頑張りまーす。私はサークルの用事があるから、終わったら一緒に帰ろうよ。
Sure. We'll go back to shopping then. Let's go, Arisa.
オッケー。ちょっとまた後でね。
Well, this is still an awkward coincidence, so yeah. We continue to browse and indulge in our first Comiket experience. Feeling just a touch proud, we join in the applause, signaling the end of the event. You know, that's the thing though, it's the background noise is a bit, well, it's a tad bit, I mean, I can hear it from my headset, but I'm not sure if I have on people that are going to tune in to watch it anyway. Feeling just a touch proud, we join in the applause, signaling the end of the event. Wow, this view is unreal. The inverted triangles glowing with the sunset behind them is an awe-inspiring sight. This place feels almost divine. A picture. I need to take a picture. I almost forgot. That was a close call. I didn't manage to take a single one in the morning due to being too excited about Comiket.
疲れた。でもなんか楽しかった。
You got really fired up when you saw the cosplay, didn't you?
私コスプレはやってみたいな。絵を描いたりするのはできないけど、コスプレならできそう。アリサ、コスプレに興味あるんだ。可愛いじゃん。なるほど。
What's wrong, Choco?
ああ、冬のことをちょっと考えてて。帰ったらすぐに冬の申し込みしなきゃいけないから。
I wonder how waiting in the winter Comiket would turn out. Huh? The summer Comiket just finished.
冬の締め切りはすっごく短いの。来週には申し込みの締め切りなんだ。
Why did they cut it off so soon?
参加できるサークルさんの数は3日間で約3万5千なの。抽選があるから応募の数はもっと多いんだよ。その中からジャンル分けして配置を決めてって作業していくと準備期間がたくさん必要なの。特に夏から冬は4ヶ月しかないから、だから締め切りは早くなっちゃうんだ。
I see. Sounds like a lot of work.
冬から夏の申し込み期間はもう少し長いんだよ。2月の中旬が締め切りだから1ヶ月以上あることになるのかな。ほら、これが申し込み書だよ。ジャンルやサークルカットの必要事項を記入して申し込まなきゃいけないの。
Application form. You have to fill this in with all the required information like genre and circle cut.
今は郵送かウェブで申し込みできるんだ。ウェブの方がちょっとだけ締め切りの期間が長いから郵送の人は少なくなってるんだって。
The number of people applying by mail is really dropping. Huh. So most prefer by online. than mail, huh? I mean, online is the. That's the thing, though, right? When technology advances, we don't really do it by mail anymore, unfortunately. Nowadays, we just do it by by the internet.
へえ、冬も来るんだ。もちろん。そうなんだ。二人ともめっちゃやる気だね。ブライアン、冬は一緒に回ろうね。ああ、サークル参加で当選したら一日は動けなくなっちゃうけど。
Tied up for one day. Oh, about that, Choco. If you get a spot for the winter one, can I help out?
え？手伝うって私のサークルの？
Yeah, getting to do things on the circle side would be like a dream come true.
いいよ。当選したらブライアンにもお願いするね。
Awesome. Wait, two? What do you mean by two, though?
アリさ、大晦日って何してる？
Wait, what do they mean by two? Hmm.
まだわかんないけど、アーサージから逃げるためにどっか行かなきゃって考えてるくらいかな。よかったらアリサも手伝ってくれない？必要なものはこっちで全部準備するから。別にいいけど、私何すんの？笑顔で受け答えしてくれればいいかな。それくらいならできそうだし、別にいいよ。やったー！今年の冬は頑張ろうっと。
Choco is fired up. I am so looking forward to the new release from Chocolate in the winter.
じゃあ、また半年後に。
In half a year. Yeah, see you in half a year.
なんで建物に向かってお辞儀してんの？
With respect, it begins, and with respect, it ends. This refers to etiquette that is found in martial arts and other folk art forms, based on a philosophy of courtesy and manners being important in all matters. The saying speaks of the necessity to not affront or adopt an insulting attitude toward the defeated. Interesting. Let's see. I read on the internet that Comiket and etiquette are deeply intertwined. In half a year, once it's winter, we'll come here again. Wow, the atmosphere here at the shrine is so lively now. There's apparently a summer festival at a local shrine today. At Arisa's suggestion, Choco has come with us to enjoy the summer festival. So these are those street stalls I've heard about. Inside the shrine are rows of tightly packed stalls. After checking on the internet, I learned that this is a summer festival known as an Enichi. Arisa's supposed to explain how we're going to enjoy ourselves here today, but what? The two of them sure are late. It's already past our set meeting time. This is the first time I've seen both of them be late. Whatever. I'll take some pictures in the meantime. Shrines normally carry a solemn air, which is something that I like. But seeing one decorated like this definitely puts it in a class of its own. Maybe I'll come back on another day to take some more pictures. Shrines are normally supposed to be quiet places. Wait, if it's summer festival, then that means it's a yukata season. Yeah, I definitely figured that it'd be like this. We went from a summer beach festival to a summer festival episode.
ちょっと歩きにくくて一人で心細かったよね。ごめんね。
Wow. Most of them are wearing yukata. Yukata are practically synonymous with Japanese summer festivals, but I never expected to see them worn by these two. Kimono, but unlike regular ones, it is informal and not worn on top of underwear, but directly on bare skin. It is the simplest and most basic kimono, and the material used to make it are fairly inexpensive. As a result, when people learn the fundamentals of kimono making, they often start with sewing yukata. It used to be worn as a bathrobe or night, but nowadays even the idea of it being informal dress is disappearing, as there are many yukata on sale that mix Western and Japanese designs. In modern Japan, yukata are most commonly worn during summer events, such as fireworks shows, enichi, and obon. Let's see. Informal. I mean, it sure looked kind of, well, it's fancy in a way, so. Unlike the regular ones, which is formal, of course.
どう？変じゃない？似合ってる？
Yeah, I think they look really good.
ありがとう。せっかくだからブライアンにも見せてあげたいねってアリサと話してて。うちのおばあちゃんが着せてくれたんだ。やっぱ浴衣はテンション上がるね。
Somehow, both Choco and Arisa look very different from usual. Just looking at them is making my heart race. They're brimming with feminine charm.
どうしたの？お祭り珍しいからそわそわしちゃってる？
The sheer excitement of the sort. Yeah, it is. Let's just leave it at that. I still can't look straight at them though.
ブライアンにも用意してあげればよかったかな。
Gotten what?
浴衣。男の人も着てる人いるでしょ？
True. You're right. There aren't as many, but some of the guys are wearing yukata that look like shorts.
あれはジンベエって言って浴衣とはちょっと違うかな。
Really?
ジンベエは袖が短くて帯がないんだよ。ほら、私たちみたいに袖がブラーンってなってないでしょ？
Oh, you're right.
もともとは男の人や子供の部屋着として使われてたみたい。だから浴衣よりは着やすいんだよ。上下で分かれてるしね。でも私は浴衣の方が可愛いからこっちの方が好きかな。私もかな。女の子はやっぱり浴衣だよね。
I see. Wearing jinbei casually at home might be pretty cool. On that note, I just remembered something. I think I once saw something that said when you wear a kimono, you have to put the left side over the right. Hey Arisa, the left side goes on top for a kimono, right?
おお、よく知ってんね。そうそう、前で合わせた時に左側を上にするの。右側を上にするのは死に装束って言って亡くなった人に着物を着せる時の着方なんだよ。
Shinishozoku. What? Seriously? That sends a chill up my spine. I've seen people wearing kimonos in America from time to time. I'm pretty sure some of them unknowingly wore the right side on top.
知らなかったらわかんないもんね。形だけしか知らなかったら作法もわかんないもん。
I'd sure like to follow proper etiquette if I ever wear one.
そうしてくれると私も嬉しいな。もしブライアンの友達が間違えてきてたら教えてあげてよ。
Yeah, I will. Even a single piece of clothing can get pretty deep if you actually learn about it. I feel like the more I learn about Japan, the more I'm able to enjoy the various depictions seen in anime and manga.
さあ、じゃあ何から行く？遅れてきたお詫びにブライアンに好きなもの1個おごってあげるよ。
You think anime and manga is more like the starting prior knowledge of Japan outside? I don't know. I mean, some slice of life shows do that, but that's debatable. Really? Are you sure?
いいよ。案内役の私たちが遅れちゃったんだもん。ちゃんとお詫びしなきゃ。
I don't even mind the fact that they were late. Seeing the two of them in their yukata is reward enough for me, but in that case, huh? What's that? I'll just be gracious and take her up on the offer. Seeing you two in yukata is more than enough for me. It's way too embarrassing to say out loud after all.
お目が高いね。あれは夏祭りの定番、金魚すくい。
What do you do?
和紙を貼ったポイっていう道具を使って水槽の中の金魚をすくうんだよ。
Film of paper, so like a little net. Well, Hoist suit, meaning to litter, because of the way in which players keep discarding use. Huh. So it's like, yeah, I know how that.
すくった金魚はもらえるんだよ。たくさんすくって困っちゃうなんてこともあるよね。
I mean, technically, this visual novel kind of gives you the understanding of a bit of like Japanese trivia, but yeah. Usually, Go-Go Nippon has that as well, but it's like I don't know. Both of them are pretty weeb-like. They're similar in a way.
私はそんなに上手じゃないから髪がすぐ破れちゃうんだもん。
What happens if you don't scoop up any?
一匹もすくえなくてもちゃんともらえるよ。残念賞は一匹だけだけどね。
Hey man, having a consolation prize is better than winning nothing, so it's still fair game.
持って帰っても生き物って飼うのが大変だけどね。もちろんすくうだけでもいいんだけど。せっかくなら持って帰れるものがいいかな。じゃあ同じような感じのあれはヨーヨー釣り。
Yo-yo Tsuri?
小さな風船の中に水が入ってるの。指を通せるゴムがつながっててヨーヨーみたいな感じで遊ぶんだよ。
I never heard such a thing.
あれ意外と気持ちいいんだよね。水が入ってるから遊んでるとちょっとひんやりするんだ。
Huh? Oh, you're right. And lots of other people are holding them too.
まあ割と簡単に釣れるしね。お祭りの風物詩みたいなもんだし。ブライアン、やってみる？
Yeah, definitely. Oh, I'll pay for this myself. Well, this is gonna right about the time to end it here, so let's leave it at that. Well, that said, next part we'll continue more of the how the summer festival will go. So that said, on the recap, it was yeah, the entirety of the Comiket market experience and such, and an awkward coincidence. Yeah. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Have a good one.